Hello guys. So let's start with, time has gone already and we have limited time. So let's first of all create JIT account so that you can pull and understand how JIT work. Then from there we'll finish our last exercise. So go to www.github.com. Don't worry, just come to this website. You see this URL? Let me just copy it to your Slack. Alright, so just click on this link and open your browser. Let me know when you are here. You can see, oh, sorry, I think. You've not seen it? I think it's your network. You can reload your Slack. Okay. Now, there's something called JIT. G-I-T. JIT is a version control system whereby when you are working on a project, when you are working on a project, you want to be able to have access to the version you are. For example, you are working on your computer today, and tomorrow you still want to work on the same project. Maybe you are not with your computer, so you want to have access to what you are working on another computer. So it allows you to track your changes and what you are working on. Also, it allows, yes, it allows collaborative work between teams. For example, you and other team members are working on the same file, the same project. Now, you don't want what you changes in your file to conflict with the other person that is working on the same file. So you can use a JIT to control that. So, and that is why we downloaded JIT the other time. Have you guys installed it? Just double click on it to install, then you follow the prompts. Oh yeah, have you? While the installation is going on, you can go to your browser and open github.com. Just follow this URL github.com. Now, Git is like a command line or software that you install on your computer to do all this Git versioning for you. Now, what is GitHub? GitHub is like a website that help you host your application on Git. It's like Git on Git, you install Git on your computer like on the local version. Now Git is like GitHub is like cloud version of Git that has been hosted so that you can do most of the operations of Git. Also, GitHub also helps you to host your projects. It helps you to host your project so that you can use it, and you can also keep it for later use, for later reference, or you can also share it among teammates. So now go to GitHub and click on sign. You input your email address here and sign up. Let me just use a temporary email like this. Put your email here. Now, have you okay? Just click on sign up. You said? So once you are here, just input your password. Put in it says your password should be at least 15 characters or at least 8 characters, including number and a lowercase. Including number, you can either put 15 characters or put in 8 characters, which includes number and a lowercase letter. Do you get? So you can use phone. If you are going to use phone number, you have to add your maybe a letter, a small letter or capital letter, then one special character. So just make sure it's something that you won't forget. So let me know when you are done with that. Put in your username. Your country is auto-selected already. You said? Yes, I think so. Let me So your username should be unique as well, because that's what you use it to log in at times, or you use it a lot actually. So try and find something that is unique. You can put a number in front of your name. You can put anything that will make it You said? That it still never. It says username may only contain alphanumeric character. So remove the space. The space is yeah. It says username. Remove the at as well. It says only alphanumeric. That is only letters and number. Okay. Okay. So then click continue. Are you done? So click on continue. So you have to select where, yeah, that's correct there. Try again, click on try again. Yeah, that's correct, yeah. Submit, done. Yeah, I think that's it. Yes, that's it. That's it. Reload your browser. Just reload it. Click on it. Are you getting it? Wonder. You are not getting it. You control the object to where the finger is facing. Just bring it. Let me help you. Yeah, let's bring it. Let us bring it down. I can see. No. I think that's it. Select it. Submit. Yes, submit. It only print one for me. Why is it really 3 for you? Yes, submit. Bring it to the side. Yeah, that's it. Select it. Okay. No. Start. What is this showing? Use our move. What is this one now? This one doesn't make sense with it. I put the X. Okay, I think I get it. So this it shows whistle and this object. So if you look at this seat, this one is at the middle, while this one is here. So you have to select this middle one and the front seat. This is yeah, I think it's already at the correct seat. How many do you want to show now? So this this is no. Yeah, this yeah. Your own is done alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so then check your email, check your Gmail. You receive an OTP. Just put in the OTP here. Oh, so have you inputted the email?
Yeah.
Fine, very good. So I think you are good to go. Nine one 9192. You can paste. Okay. Wait. Your view is not working. Nine one two 2360 or something. 21633. So then your email address. Put in your email address and your password to log in. Okay. Okay, so um, we'll see something like this on the home page. So these are the projects that I have on my GitHub. You can click here and go to and so yours will be empty for now. So just so I'll push this current project to your GitHub now, so you can clone it and open it in your VS Code. So first thing is to create a repository. I said first thing is to create a repository. Repository would be like a folder that you host your application on. So here I'll click on repositories. You don't need to do anything here. So new. Now, okay, let me call it deep work. So if you want to put the description, yeah, it's still the same thing. It's because you are creating it for the first time. Don't worry, you don't need to create any repository. I'm just using this to explain it. So from here you have you put in the repository name. Now this here, public or private. If the project is you are just practicing, or you want the project, you want anyone to see the project, so you can put it. You can check public. If not, you check private. Private project, you are the only one that can have access to it, or anyone that you invite to the project. That's the only people that can. Then you can choose to add README file, or you can choose to not. So just click create repositories. Then you have your repository like this. Now, let me copy this. Now, to add this, to push our code to this, we'll come here. Since I have Git installed on my computer, I'll be able to use Git locally on my computer. And since you also installed it, you'll be able to access it locally on your computer. Now, you can now do git.init. Git init. So, if you put in then the repository name that's git like this and press enter. Oh, sorry. Wait, let me create the repo again. I'll delete this. So let me create it again. Break and create. Okay, so this is it. Now the first thing is, this is the process to add it to your file. First thing is to create git init, to put this command. You can see I'm putting it. Yes. If you are using this Android Studio, you can still use terminal. You know, VS Code also have terminal. So use the terminal, then you initialize git. So this will be initialized in your projects folder. Then you can commit. You can commit from here. Commit will be like when you are working. So commit is like you are saving whatever you've done to the Git locally. It's like you want to save everything you've done on the Git locally. So then when you do Git commit, so it will save everything on your device, on Git on your device. Then you put in a message. So Git commit -m, then the message you want to put. So let's say this is first commit. Then when you press enter, okay. This error is coming up because I have to log in first on my computer. That is, I have to log in locally, my Git locally. So to log in, you do something like git config, then -, global user.email, then now note that the email you use to sign in here will be used globally within your computer. So it should correct with the one you use to sign up on GitHub. Alright, so this is okay. Then let me do this as well. and so I can now commit again. So now before commit, I need to add all the file that I made changes to. I need to add it to my repository, like my working repository locally. So to do that, just click, I can just do git add all. This dot means add all. If you don't want to add all, if there is, let's say, some specific files or folder that you want to add, you just need to mention the files here like this. Let's say lib / that is everything inside lib will be added. But in this case, we want to add all, everything in our working repository. So when you click here, so it will add everything to your then you can now commit everything. So commit will save everything you've done on the git. So as you can see, it creates mode for every file. Now the next thing is we want to push our local git to the GitHub, which is the online version. Everything we've been doing here is locally on our computer. Now we want to push everything. We can first use the main branch, because there's something called branch. Branch is, let's say I'm working on a feature now. I can create a branch for that feature where everything I worked on will be saved only on that branch. Next time I want to do something on another feature, I can save whatever I have done on that feature on another branch. Now later, maybe when I'm done with everything, I can now push everything to a main branch. Main branch will be the one to have all the updated code. Do you get? So also, let's say all of us are working on the same project. I can create a branch which will save everything I worked on. You can create a branch with your name to do everything you want to do, and later when everybody is done, you can now commit or push everything to the main branch. Do you get? So Ifelo, are you with us? Okay, so so now the main branch will be the default branch. So let's do that. Let's branch main. So as you can see here, it creates the main, it checks out the main branch at the bottom left corner here. You check out the main branch, then I can now push everything to GitHub. So everything I've been doing here is doing it locally, so I want to push everything to GitHub. When I paste git remote add origin, so then I paste the link to the GitHub. The link, if you notice, http github.com, like this, then my username, then the repository name, worktimer.git. So then if I click enter, so it will push, then it's add everything to the, then I can now use this to push git push u origin main. So this will push my code to the GitHub. So as you can see, it has uploaded every code. Now if I come here, I refresh the browser, so you see, So all the files are uploaded here. Now let's say you want to view the project. You can just click here. Since the project is public, that is, anybody can see it, anybody can clone it. So you just need to come here on your browser. Let me paste it to your Slack. When you click on this link, it will open this page for you. Then come here to code. Then you copy this link, or you can download zip directly from here. Another alternative is to download GitHub Desktop. You can download this. This will be like the GUI version of GitHub. So you can download this so that you can have access. Let me see if I have GitHub. Oh, I do not have it here. Don't worry. So you can download GitHub. Let me download this. Click here to download for Windows 10. Okay, while this is downloading, let's just continue with what we are doing. Okay, click here, copy. Then you can now open your terminal. CMD. Yes, after copying the link, you can open your terminal. Then from here, let me just do this. You can navigate to where you want to save the project on your computer. You get, just open this PC. I think I have a folder called projects. You have to navigate to a specific folder that you want to save the project in, like this. And when you are here, just click on this search bar and type CMD. So what this will do is it will open a terminal in the directory that you have you typed CMD from. Do you get? Initially, when I open Git, okay, let's see from here, you see the directory is inside C user online, but when I open from the repository from the directory, it opens C project. So this is the directory you are currently on. Then we can now paste. Oh no. You can now do git like this, clone like this, then paste the link. When you do this and click enter, so you see cloning. So it has downloaded everything to this, as you can see. So you can now open your VS Code from here, or if you are like me, you can just do code. I already have a command line set up for VS Code to open when anywhere I type code. So you might not have that, but you can just click your VS Code, go to File, open folder, then you navigate to where you save the project and open it. Yeah. But as for me, don't worry, when it's done, I will show you. It's still downloading. So from here, you can just click code. When I type, what am I doing? So from here, it opened the project directory, as you can see. So it's not correct. Let me do that again. Code. So now it's opened the project. Let me close. I'm doing something wrong. Close folder. Here again. Okay, my directory is still inside project. I can do cd, then deep work timer. This system is gonna find parts. And this is the parts now. Oh, I have a typo here. So my directory is now open to, I can now open VS Code from here. And here you have the projects opened in your directory. Oh yeah, I want you to do the same thing. Go to the website. I have pasted the link to your Slack. Go to the website. Have you installed JIT? You've installed JIT. You can bring your computer. Let me just help you through. All right, click the link and let's you clone the project. Yes. Wonder, are you getting it? Do you have any issue? You've cloned the project already. Have you cloned the project? Let me see what's the issue. Did you download, have you downloaded this one from the last class? And then you installed it. Let's go to your, so, have you created the account? Put your computer in. Have you go and open the link? You've opened the link. Maybe you've downloaded this one since last. Have you not installed it?
I just downloaded it from YouTube.
Okay. Yeah. Where is the account you created? Okay. You can. Are you using a Visual Code or you are using Address today? Okay. Yes.
This is one that your console that Lord is should have
I don't get.
If I'm to be honest, it does not show to bring the error.
This project, have you? And it's because you have error in your file now.
No.
You see the error.
Apart from that,
I don't get.
if I thought there's no error.
the project will not run.
It's not even shown. It's not run at all.
No, since you have, let's just start from scratch. So this is installed, right? Okay. Where do you want to save the project?
I don't. Should I put an folder?
Eh?
I should put the folder.
No, you have don't you have folder? You can create a folder and call it projects. Call it projects. Now let's use download zip for you. You can download it like this. So also you can also use download if you don't want to stress yourself with command. Just download it like a zip. So once it's downloaded, open it here. Yes, you should click on the folder here. So first you have to unzip it. Then you move it out. It's not extracted here. You have to extract it like this.
I should be downloading it all by
You said?
I should be downloading it all by what?
I can hear you.
Should I be installing it on my?
No. What did you do? This is your download folder. So this is what we downloaded. So just right click on it like this. Then extract here. So it is extracted. Now you want to move it to the project folder. Just cut it like this since you don't need it here. Then go to this is where is the project? Okay, this is it. Then you paste
My
it. V is not working. So it is pasted. Then on your Android Studio, you are using Android Studio. Nice extract this one. So in your Android Studio, you can just go to. You should be able to open projects by yourself, right? Do it. Let me see. So this is extracted. Then open. Just cut it out. Then do you have a folder that you use to save your work? Where do you use to save your work?
I don't save my work.
Yeah.
Just create a folder here. Create a new folder. like this and name it projects. You say?
Project is not
It will be there. You can search it.
Maybe I should expand.
Okay, you save it right under projects.
Okay, that's
So we just expand this like this, then select the depot timer and OK. So it will, now that you create, you can paste. So you'll be using this project folder for all the projects. So you open your, do you know how to open projects? Oh yeah, open it, let me see. Yeah, go and open
A
it.
new project.
The project that we just cloned now. Do you know how to open it? Just go to files like this, files, then open folder. Then you navigate to where the project is. Let's say you put it inside projects. Where's projects? The project is inside this PC. Then projects. You open projects, then you select the project you want to open and click on OK. So that's all. Now you have the project on your computer. Try and run it. Run the app.
Download it.
And that's it. Extract it.
Does it like when I check?
You have to extract it. No.
Oh, easy. I'll just click on it, then I extract.
You don't know how to extract folder.
Yeah, I know. I would like to.
Yeah. The reason is if you check this. Oh, sorry. This project is this folder is zipped already. It's compressed. That's why you have to extract it. Yeah, try and run the project on your computer.
Maybe I've extracted it. I'll click on extract.
Where is it?
And I'll click on extract. I just came
This is it.
under it.
This is it now.
Okay. So
You can now go and open it with your VS Code or whatever you are using.
I'll just like how do I
Open. You don't know how to. Should be that's what I just explained now. Go to files, then you select the project that you want to.
open my file?
Files on your IDE.
On my Android.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's it. Open. Then your own is saved to download. I think this is desktop. This is HTML project that you cloned. This project,
Yes.
you can't clone this project too.
Uh,
I don't know. I do not know why I put it on this thing. Well, if you clone it, there's nothing you can do with it, sha. Where is downloads? Then expand it. Then ah, this is its default time. Then okay. Trust this project.
on new window.
Okay. What is it? Uh-huh.
Which one am I going to? It's the same thing.
And now, see, this is the project. This is the one that you need. The one that have your project directly, all your files, is the one that you need to open. Just click on it and click OK. Then select this project. Now, I believe all of you can open the project now. Hello. I believe all of you can open the project. So, and in Flutter, if you open a project, if you clone a project for the first time, you have to get all the dependencies that was using for the project. So you have to install the project. To do that, just type, if you are using Android Studio, go to pubspec.yaml file. You will see something like get dependencies at the top, like this. Did you see anything like get dependencies? On your Android Studio, you've seen it, just click it. This is pubget. Pubget. Yeah, just click on pubget. So the other alternative is to use on your terminal, type Flutter pubget like this. Anywhere inside your terminal, anywhere, I mean, inside your Android Studio or VS Code, you open terminal and write Flutter pubget. That's the alternative. If you don't want to use pubget that is on your VS Code, you can just type the terminal and put Flutter pubget. So it will still do the same thing. So once all the dependencies is downloaded, the error will be gone. Then you can now run your project. Run and debug. So you said? I don't see anything wrong. Just run your project. I don't see anything wrong.
Okay.
Run the project. Do you know how to make it? So run the project. That's the next thing. Everything is set already.
Okay.
Just select your ID, your this thing, your device. Your emulator is not set. Set your emulator and run the project. You are good to go. Is anybody else having trouble running the project? Do you have any trouble to run the project? You said? It's still okay, yeah. That's fine. Oh, okay. While your code is running, let me chip in a little to you guys before I go to mosque. See, to be very honest, I'm highly disappointed in you guys. To be very honest, let me pause this video. Is it working now? Yeah, I know this thing will take a lot of time. What I changed is in Gradle file, and Gradle takes a lot of time to download. Okay, my app is back. All right, so hello guys, welcome again. So yesterday I was explaining something to you about stream and features, right? So and I explained that features they are used when they are used on asynchronous operations, whereby you have a method or any operation that takes time to give a response. So that's when we use a feature for. But stream is used for operation that comes periodically. It's like a stream of things that you expect to always come. Okay, so then we create a method called countdown brain, which is a stream. We return a stream of timer model. So we use this yield stream.periodic, then meaning that we want to run our stream every 1 second. So then we have a condition which is active. That is, we want to see if the timer is still active, and then if it is active, we want to subtract 1 from the work time. We want to subtract 1 second, and if the time is 0, when you subtract from a number, at a point it will reach 0, and when it reaches 0, we want to stop our timer. So then we have so then we can have a condition to check if work time dot in seconds work time in seconds is less than or equal to 0. So when it's 0, what do we want to do? We want to stop the timer. So, and what we are using to stop the timer is active. We'll set it to false. Okay, I use final here. It cannot be a final. Okay, now we can now connect to our logic on the UI. This is the logic. This is a separate file for the logic, right? We want to connect to the logic on the UI. Let's go back to our main method and let's see the screen. Yeah, this is our screen. Now here we can call the instance of our countdown brain, our method we have, our class, the class we have here. We can call the instance of it by doing countdown. Countdown brain. Countdown brain is equal to you all understand what this means, right? So we are calling the instance of this timer countdown brain in our file. Okay. Now, so we can now use this to reference all the values and methods inside the countdown brain, except the one that are private variable or private method. You remember a private method and private variable, right? So let me test your brain. Can anyone mention any of the variable that is private here? Private variables here. You said? Work time, yes. Full time, and it's active. 3 of them are private variables. Reason why is because we only want to have access to them in this file. So we don't need them here. Now we want to access this counter brain is also a private variable because we only need it inside here. So now we want to change the percentage according to what. Okay, before we now this stream. You know stream is always coming after 1 second, right? Now there's a widget in Flutter which we can use to undo a stream. That is, we want it to be able to rebuild our widget every 1 seconds. We want it to be able to rebuild our widget every 1 seconds. So Flutter have a widget called stream builder, like this. Also, for feature as well, there is feature builder. Let me feature builder like this for feature, but we are working with stream. We will work with feature later, but let's now. For a stream, it has two parameters. Okay, it has 3 parameters. One, initial data. Let's pass the initial data. That is what you want your value to be initially. So we can say initial data and say now, okay, let's say 0 0 0 0. Okay, now this stream builder, what do we expect? Like, what's the return that you know inside this countdown brain? This stream is returning timer model every 1 second. And where do we get this timer model? Is the model we created earlier here. This model, because it will return the time and the percentage. That was the reason we created a model for it. That was what we want our countdown to display. So we create a model for it, and then we are returning the model from the countdown brain. So here we want the stream builder to know the type of data we are expecting. So here we can put angle bracket here and put this. Let's import it. Now, how do I know that a stream builder we can pass a data here? If I remove this, now you see, let me remove this as well. Now look at the stream builder have this angle brackets with dynamic. That is, stream builder is a generic type. I think I've explained generic type to you. Like, generic type is any data type that can, generic data type is you can pass any data type to that model and it will accept it if anything is having the generic data type. But in this case, this one is accepting dynamic, and we know dynamic can be any data type, right? So just like generic, so we can pass timer model here and it will accept it. Also, now initial data, let's say timer model. That is, the initial model means when your project is yet to run, when your stream is yet to come, what should be the initial value? Then, so since we are expecting timer model response, so we want to, we'll create a timer model instance. Then let's set the percentage to 1 and also time to 0 0 0 0. That will be our initial data. Our stream will be the stream we created in the computer countdown brain. So we can use countdown brain, the instance, then call countdown brain. All right. So this builder, if you hover on it, you will see it's a widget function. It's a function that expects a widget. So it accepts, it has two parameters. One is context and the other one is async snapshots. Okay, let's build that. Now it's a method, so we are passing. It's expecting a method, so we are passing anonymous function, and it's a return. It has a return type of widget, meaning that we must return a widget. So in this case, the widget we want to return is this our circular countdown. Circular indicator. Let's cut it and we'll return it here. Okay. Now, the input data, the first one is context, and the second one is snapshot, async snapshot. Hello, are you following me? Is there any issue so far? Okay, now what will be the snapshot? The context is our build context that is coming from build methods. So that's the context we have here. The snapshots will be the data that is returned from our methods. This method, remember, this method is returning a timer model from here, right? So these snapshots on our UI will build the response from our countdown brain. Do you get it? So whatever this returns for us, we can access it through snapshots. Do you get? Now, so let's do snapshots. Dot data dot percentage. Now let's restart the application. Okay. then snapshots, dot data, dot time. Okay, what else to look at? Then let's restart the app and see what we have. Okay, let me set the this to true. Okay, I have error here. Okay. I want to set this to true. Then let me restart. Now, as you can see here, it sets our initial data to 00, which is what we have here. Now, once the application is restarted, we'll see how it works. As you can see, so this timer, the countdown is now working. Is there any question? You did not get it? You said? Please speak louder if you have any question. At 0. Okay. Here we have a function here. Now let me re-explain this function. Now we know that our countdown will start at a certain time and end when it reaches 0. Okay, and we know that to get what we want, we have to minus at every 1 second. We have to minus 1 second from whatever the time the user might have set. Okay, to do that, we know that the work time is set to 30 seconds. Now, the full time is still 30 seconds. The work time is initially 30 seconds. Now, here, we write a method to subtract 1 seconds from work time. This is it. Then we want to get the percentage that is remaining. We can get this percentage by dividing the full time by the actual work time. So if the work time is 30 seconds and the full time is 30 seconds, if you divide the both by each other, we'll have 1, right? If work time is 29 and we divide it by 30, it will give us 0.9. Do you get? So that's how we get the percentage. So this is it. Then we now want to check when we now want to determine when to stop our timer. We know that it is when our work time reaches 0. So we can now have a condition to check if work time is equal to 0 or is less than 0, which we know that it can never be less than 0. It will always be equal to 0, because once it gets to 0, we want to stop it. We don't want the counter to still be subtracting. So that is why we create a variable. We set it to is active, and we set it to true. Then at every time before the countdown is subtracted, so we want to check if the timer is less than 0. So if the timer is greater than 0, if it's greater than 0, do this, else just stop. So but we create a variable and set it to true. So meaning that we know that our timer is still active when the timer is yet to be 0, and once it's 0, we want to set it active to false. Basically what we are doing here is, if you don't want to have this is active, you can just say is timer work time dot in seconds greater than 0. So we can just do if greater than 0, so basically we can just do this, work time in seconds is greater than 0. So every time it checks this condition and check if it is greater than 0. Once it's greater than 0, it will do this, and when it's not greater than 0, it will just stop. It will not do anything. Let's run again and see that. I hope you guys are following and you are getting it. Please, if you don't get it, ask a question. Ask question, because you will do your own project too. Personally, nobody will help you. So please, you see the timer is already counting. So, and when it gets to 0, it will stop. Now, what I want you guys to do is, I will give you another assignment. This button, they are not active yet, they are not working yet. Let me just do it for you, because I want us to move to another project next class. Or should I give you, you are sure that you will get it? As your project run? Okay. Your own is not running. Is your network? Is it the same error it was having before? It's network. So as you can see, when it gets to 0, everything just stops. So it doesn't count minus. So that's because of the condition we have written here. So the exercise I want to give you is this work time. You create a function. Okay, let me just create one for you, and you finish the other. Now let's say work. When we want to focus on work, we want to create a function that will start our timer and count down from work. So we can do that by create a function void start work. Then the basic thing is we know that our stream is still running even though this condition is not true. This timer stopped because this condition is not true, so it's not doing anything here, but this stream is still working underground. Yeah, the stream is still working because at every 1 seconds this will still it will still do this stream dot periodic, but will not perform any operation since this work time is not greater than 0. Now to start the work again, we can basically just set the work time to 30 seconds again, since it's because this is it stopped because it is 0, right? So we can set it to 30 seconds again and it will still start. So to do that, we can just say work time is equal to duration seconds 30. In this time, let's set it to 40. And here inside our main method, inside the work button, where is it? I think we put it in. Okay, this is it. My app button work. Let's call the on press function. Then inside the press function, we want to call countdown break. That you said it's not in the main, inside the UI inside the button that we want to press. What's this? Okay, where is the const? Okay. No, your question is, am I doing it inside main file? The reason you see the main file here is because my widget is inside main. If it is inside another file, it will be inside that file. So I'm doing it inside my widget, not inside the main. Okay, so now when I click on work, let me set this first. So if I click on work, let me see the function. It should work. What's wrong? Let me restart. this is not working. Let me check another. Okay, let's check. Now this is not working. We don't know why it's not working. This is how to debug in case this happens to you. So we know that this on press it's supposed to activate this method. The first thing is you have to confirm if your method is correct. You write the method correct. If you have checked that and you see, let's check the button. Let's check the widgets and see if we are doing anything wrong. Okay, so as you can see, this is where the issue is. Can anyone tell me the issue here? What do you notice here? Hello. The issue is obvious. I expect you to just grab it once. What is the issue here? You said? Speak louder, let me hear you. You might be correct. Maybe. It's not in the same. There's nothing inside the bracket. Yeah. The reason is because this on press, we have not passed it to this on press function. And to do that, instead of this, we'll call this on press from that is coming from here. What we are doing is we just create an empty function for on press. Instead, we want to pass the on press that is pressed from the button itself. Instead of passing it an empty button, an empty function, we want to pass whatever function is passed from the upper widget to the button. Let's do this. So now let's try again. Oh, this is still the loop. What is the error? It says percentage value must be. Okay, now this error says percentage value must be a double between 0 and 1, but it's 1.3. The reason is 1.3 is because when this timer must be stopped. This work time must confirm that it's 0 before we with percentage. No, let's set this to default 0 instead of default 1. Let me reload. Now, first we want to confirm that our work timer is not working when we want to start a new one. So we have to say if work time dots in minutes, in seconds, is equal to 0, then that is when we want to start this. Okay, another issue is when we set our full time to 0. The main issue we are having this bug is because we set our timer to 30. I mean our work time to 40, but our full time is 30. And if you divide, if you do the division, you know that it cannot equal to 1. It will be greater than 1. So when it gets to greater than 1, that's when the code crashes. So anytime we set our work time, we have to set our full time as well. Full time will also be equal to this. What is 0? Okay, maybe the full time is in final. Okay. All right, let's restart. You can even remove this. Let's click on this. Let me restart it once again. This is not restarting. Wait. So I think it's up now. Okay, so let's run it from here. Work time. As you can see, the timer started at 40 seconds, and that is all. Now back to our assignments. You work on short break and long break. Okay. You said? If you want to stop, pause it. Okay. If you have to write a method to pause. The thing is, we are working with countdown. If we can stop and restart it. So if you want to restart it, you just reset the work time. If you want to stop it, just set the work time to 0. Do you get? I'm already giving you a Joseph. You can set the long break. You can set the short break to maybe 3 minutes. I mean we are using 30 seconds. You can set the short break to 10 seconds. You can set the long break to 20 seconds. Then the actual work time will be 30 seconds. Do you get? Then the what is it called? Restart and stop also. So you do the button. That's 5 buttons that you work on, right? Eh? You said there is pause and restart. They are here. They are here. So yeah, they are here. I intentionally leave. If you look at the, it's not showing there. I want you to because I want to see if you guys are paying attention. I actually did something here when these 2 buttons are not showing. I want to see if you pay attention when I did that. So I left these two buttons deliberately. I want to see if now I will push my code. Now you should pay attention to how I push my code. Though I'm not expecting you guys to push your code, I will just read your code in the next class. So this is how to push your codes back to GitHub so that you can also pull everything that I've changed today. So here you see I'm still on main branch, which is the branch I am working on. Yeah, it's still the same thing. You can see I'm still on main branch, which is the branch I'm working on, right? So I will do git add all again, which will add every file that I've made changes to. We'll start it to my repository. So git all, as you can see, this is all the file that I made changes to. Then I can now say git commit m. Then let's see. Then I will put my message here that you said? You said? Commit -m. M. You can see it, right? So it's commit -m. Then you put in your message here. You can say, you can put message on what did we do today? We make the work button function. Also so you can put message like this, basically what you did on your project, and when you commit you can say, so now it's now commits our changes. So this commit is only on your local computer. You cannot access it yet on the browser because it's not yet pushed. You see, all the commits here, they are still the first commits. Let me refresh. You see all the commit message, and our commit is 1 hour ago. The first commit. So if you want it to be available online, you now do git push. So you notice now that we don't necessarily need to add the URL part, because since we've added it in the first time, it automatically catches to your. And here you can see, so resolving delta stuff. Then this is the URL, the branch. Then we can now see if it is there. Let me refresh. You see, 2 commits. So these are commits. These are changes that reflect, and it is 1 minute ago. You can open the lib. You said? I don't get. You did I don't even know what to respond. You see, when I did git push here, that's where I push it to the server. Everything I did earlier, git commit, git add, is only on your local git, and when you do git push, so then that's when we have access to it on GitHub. So you can see all the changes we made inside main. We did not change anything inside timer model. That's why it's still first commit and is 1 hour ago. You see, the one that we made changes to main file. This is how you can track the changes. Oh, it's not showing here. So this is how you can see where we made our changes. It's actually not showing here, but in VS Code, if I have a git lens, I'll be able to see changes that I made and when I made the changes. Or you don't need to worry yourself about it. So just know that this is the file we made changes to, and our changes is there, and also our app is functioning. When I click work, it starts counting the time for the work. So your next your assignment is to make the short break functional, the long break, and also the page that I told you guys to build the page. And let me see what you can do in the next class. Yeah, the formal assignment. How many days? You have to know next week now. Next week Monday. Next week Tuesday. So you have all the weekend. You can rewatch the video. Thank God Josephine is here. She will help us to push the assignments. So that's all for today. Do you have any question? Okay. You all know how to okay. Let me show you how to get the latest code. You know, I pushed on my own. The one I pushed is not yet on your computer. It's still on the server. What you just need to do is git I remember the command like this, fetch. I think this is it. So it will fetch everything and save it to your. But if I have some changes that I have not committed yet on my local branch, let's say I have done I changed my work timer to deep work timer. Now, This is on my local branch. I've made changes, but it's not yet updated with the one on the server. If I try to fetch, no, am I supposed to fetch or pull? Let's do git pull. It's not fetch, it's pull. You said? Oh. So git pull, then this will pull all the changes from the server. You see it's saying already up to date. It will pull all the changes. I think it's when I want to switch branches that will tell me that it will tell me that I have some changes that is not. So what you just need to do on your own is just call git pull, and it will fetch all the changes to your local computer. Or yeah, it says my own is already updated. That is, I have the latest code on my computer, on my repository already. I can create a new branch. Let me try and do that. Let's say I create a new branch. Create a new branch and call it. Let me just call it a random name. Let's call it test. Let me call it test. Now this test now. As you can see, my working repository has changed to test when I create. Then if I write git pull, it will download everything. You see, it's download everything on the main branch to test branch. That's what you just witnessed here. Can you see? So that's it. Let me quickly try and set up GitHub desktop that we downloaded earlier. So this is done downloading. I hope yours is done downloading as well. You've downloaded this GitHub desktop. You forgot? Did you? So you can launch it from here. So mine is done installing. Then I just need to sign in my GitHub account on the GitHub desktop. So it will load my browser and continue as, since I'm logged in on my browser, so I can just continue as my name. Hello, are you guys paying attention like this? So open. GitHub desktop. See, as you can see, this is all my projects on the server. It has downloaded everything on the, it has fetched everything. I can now clone anyone that I want to clone to my local computer. So what's the project name again? Deep work, right? I can search the repo here. Deep work. Where is it? Okay, this is it. So you see, when I click this button, it will download it to my local computer. Since I already have it already, I don't need to download it again. But you can click this. Once you click this, it will fetch everything and you are still good to go. Are we cool? Yeah. All right, that's about. Oh, uh, okay, let me pause the video.